Hi Scorpio, Indigenous Tarot here with your general readings. Please keep in mind that these are general readings. If you would like a more accurate and personal reading, please see the links in the description box below. I'm using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and I will be using a what's known as an arc spread created by the great Queen Machete. She's a very good friend of mine. I love her to bits, and she's taught me a lot about tarot. So I'm going to be using the spread that she taught me. Anyways, let's begin. Scorpio. Okay. I've got a moon in Scorpio, and also my North Node is in Scorpio in my 11th house. And let me say that manifests that manifests in a very beautiful way. In the past, it was a little bit, but now that I'm a little bit more older, I know how to navigate that energy a lot more better. Whoop. I love me some Scorpio energy. One of my best friends in the whole entire world. He's a Scorpio. Another one of my best friends, he has a Scorpio stellium, and that manifests. I think it's his like moon, his Mercury, his Venus, his Mars. I think maybe his Jupiter too. He's got like a stellium in Scorpio, and it's very very evident that he has a Scorpio stellium. But I love him. I love him to death. He's awesome. Anyways, back to the reading. What messages do we have for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Ascendant, Mercury, Mars, Venus. What messages do we have for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Mercury, Mars. What messages do we have for the Scorpio collective? Okay. In your action placement, Two of Swords. In your release placement, Judgment. In your continue placement, Two of Cups. Clarifying your Two of Swords. The Emperor. Strong on the Aries energy. Strong on the Capricorn energy as well. Clarifying Judgment. Ace of Cups. Clarifying Two of Cups. Five of Swords. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Three of Cups. Okay. Scorpio. Interesting reading, I must say. There's a decision that someone has to make. There's a decision that someone has to make. Something about like a friendship. Something to do with like a like a restart, a reset. I think someone is like a little bit upset about this, like someone's like someone's just like decision, that has to do with something like new and fresh and beginning. I think that someone is placing some like their own emotional fulfillment on more in front of someone else's kind of like feelings towards them, whether it be romantic or friendship wise. I think that this other person who's seeing like you choosing this decision, whatever it is seeing you as kind of like selfish, or seeing you as like seeing you as like um, kind of like purposefully upsetting them. When that's not, you've just got like stuff to do. You know, you've got bills to pay. You've got like a person to love. You've got a family to raise. You've got like rent to pay. You've got work to do. And the last thing on your mind is like the bollocks that someone else is like trying to bring into your energy. I think that you're focused on like what you have to do and what makes you happy. And someone is upset about that. Like, oh, I'm not a part of what makes you happy. Well, the truth is, no, you're not. I'm sorry. And I think that that's a wise decision because, like, you know, we're all adults here, you know, that comes with responsibilities. And sometimes those responsibilities just mean like putting some things aside in favor of what you have to do and what truly makes you happy. And that's not being selfish, that's being realistic, you know. And it's not even done in ill intent, you know. It's not, there's nothing, there's no, even though the five of swords is here, even though the five of swords is here with the two clarifying the two of cups, it just seems that like I don't see it as like someone's being like shifty. um Otherwise you'd have like other shifty cards here for me to kind of like understand the storyline. But what I'm saying is that like, so like someone's made the call to focus on like, someone's made the judgment call, right? Someone's made the judgment call to focus on, yeah, on their own happiness, on what they find fulfilling. And like what they find fulfilling, they're going to continue following that and doing exactly that despite what other people think, you know. And that's not malicious at all. At all. That's just like you doing you, you know? And if someone has a problem, if someone has a problem with you growing up, you know, if someone has a problem with you like just coming to this decision, right, to do what you need to do, and they're like, oh, like, well, you don't have time for me, you know, you don't have the energy to like give me a message. And the honest answer is like, no, I I work 12 plus hours, mate, you know. I don't, like, there's no bad energy from me to you. It's just like I've got things I need to focus on, you know. And that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad, I just think that they've got to stick up their arse, you know. Can't really swear on YouTube. um but yeah, I think that this person is just like, I think that they just like they just want like a little bit more attention than you're giving them. But like, you don't have the attention to give, you know. Your attention is at the moment, it's just what it's showing is on what you need to do and what makes you happy, like the two things in life, you know. What you need to do, like your job, your chores, your like housework, work, paying bills, and then like what makes you happy, whether that's like just like playing your game or seeing like your day ones, you know. There's just like a someone realizes what's actually important in their life, and that just means cutting out certain people that just like you don't really vibe with at the moment or anymore. And like some people are just upset with it about that, but they're going to get over it, you know. They've got no choice to. Um, but I think that it's wise that you're doing this because like ultimately you've chosen like a more like a more enjoyable path, I would say. Hmm. Hmm. So I think that you're wise in your decision, honestly. Honestly, Scorpio, I think that you're. I think that this decision that you've pulled off will definitely benefit you more in the long run, right? This other person has just got to like suck a duck and get over it, you know. Boo hoo. But as for you, you have definitely chosen right. I will definitely say that. Scorpio, that was your reading. If you'd like to book a personal reading, please see the details in the description box below. Until next time, bye, Scorpio.